Hey guys, I wanted to do a little quick update on a channel update. I bought myself a new lav mic here that I've been using. It's not to replace my shotgun mic or anything like that, but it's just I wanted to be able to do. I want to walk around. I'm going to be doing a, like my tackle room walkthrough and stuff like that, and this will give me the ability to walk around and have this. It's not wireless; it is wired, but the way I'm doing it here is I have it plugged into my field recorder, my Tascam field recorder, and so I'm recording. I'm recording separate from the camera audio. Just another tip for people who are getting into the YouTube stuff. I know a lot of you guys are new. A lot of my subscribers also have their own channels, and they're a little new to the video making game. So I'm gonna give them a little tip here. The main thing is, whether you're using a DSLR, camcorder, or your GoPro, never rely on the built-in audio. The built-in mics and cameras are subpar compared to what you get from the camera. I mean, obviously your cameras are excellent when it comes to your video quality. Most cameras these days will do 1080p 60 frames per second right out of the box. But the audio is always lacking. Lots of times you go watch people's video and they have incredible audio or incredible video, but the audio is lacking. It's really low and stuff like that. That's because people rely on the built-in audio of the camera that they're using. So my main tip is to research your audio. Check and see if your camcorder, DSLR, if you have a GoPro does allow external mics to be plugged into the GoPro, and you can use an external mic. Almost all DSLRs do. Canon, Nikon, all the big ones, they all allow an external mic to be plugged in. So if anything, go out and buy yourself a shotgun mic. I mean, they're really inexpensive. You can get a shotgun mic on Amazon for less than $30, and it's gonna improve your audio dramatically. I mean, you'll be able to mess around with it where you can, you'll be able to pull the audio and make the audio sound way better by just using a shotgun mic. As a matter of fact, I'll reach up to my camera here and pull off the shotgun mic here, and I'll give you guys I'll show you guys the one I use if you haven't watched my other video. Here's the shotgun mic I use. I did go over this mic on my DSLR video, my camera rig setup. So if you want to watch that video, I do show this. I don't go very much into detail about it, but this shotgun mic cost me $28 on Amazon. It's an excellent mic. I mean, you plug this into you plug it directly into your camera, and instead of using your camera's audio, it'll be used through here. And all the previous videos I use this mic on there. I do plug this mic into my field recorder, and the reason why I use a field recorder is so that way I can pull the files off of the field recorder onto my computer and use separate software, Audacity, to enhance the audio even further. I would recommend doing that. I mean, it is a little bit more pricey. This field recorder is, like I said, it's a Tascam field recorder. This is a DR22WL, which means it's wireless, which is another cool feature for it. But this one costs about $100. So if you want, you can research it, and I'll also put a link below to where you can buy it from. I did get it off of Amazon. And like I said, that improves the audio even more. I mean, the audio, once you use that, it gets much better, because like I said, you can, in post, you can enhance your audio much more. So I do recommend going out and getting a shotgun mic, if anything. If your camcorder or DSLR allows you to do so, plug it in, which most do. Most modern ones do. This lav mic, this mic was really inexpensive. I think this thing was less than $20, and it's got the jack to plug in, and you could plug it into your camera. Unfortunately, you would have the wire coming to you, but if you're close enough to the camera, it's not that big a deal. It's not a very long cable, so I mean, I wouldn't recommend plugging it in that way. If you do go if you do decide to go the field recorder route, then I would say that, that's a good way of doing it, especially if you want to walk around and still keep really good audio. I'll grab my GoPro here. and I'll take it out of the, or take it off the, take it off of the tripod. Oh, there goes the tripod. All right, so here's my GoPro. This is the Hero 3 Plus. The Hero 3, the Hero 4, they all take external mics to come in. Only thing you gotta buy is this cable right here. This cable is very inexpensive on Amazon. It's a Movo, and what this does is an adapter, so that way you can use the jack to plug into it. So it just plugs into your micro SD on the side of your GoPro. You just plug it in, and then you take whatever mic you're going to use and you just plug that into here like so. And then I'm obviously not going to use this mic, but I can use the lav mic if I wanted to. And you know, you could then you mount it and you have external audio going into your GoPro. Be much better than the GoPro. I will say this about the GoPro. The audio on this is not as bad as like a DSLR. You can get away with using it. A lot of people do, and it works just fine. But the further away you get from the camera, the degraded, you're going to get degraded audio that way. So I do recommend if you use a GoPro mostly for your videos and you have it stationary in front of you, like a lot of people do, get the adapter and get the audio. I you know, can't stress enough how important audio is on YouTube videos. It's just like most people want to have that 1080p video, the 720p video, but they never look into the audio. The audio is just as important as far as YouTube production goes. So I would recommend doing that. So yeah, those are just my recommendations, guys. If you'd like me to go more into detail and make a video on how to, like a YouTube production type thing, and get more into detail about your audio or even your video, go ahead and leave a comment below and I'll make a video about it. I could do a video on a comparison between the different mics. I could show you just how bad the audio is on your camera compared to what these would sound like. I can do that, no problem. Just put a comment below and I'll do so. So yeah, guys, I hope this helps you out. I want to do some of these type of tech type tips. Like I said, I'm a tech guy by trade, and I'm a nerd by heart. So I can help you guys out if you want on how to get your audio and your video better, and what software I use to edit and stuff like that. And most of the software I use is free. The only thing I do use that's not free is I do use Camtasia for the audio, for the editing, the software for the video itself. I really like Camtasia, but there is other stuff that's free that's just as good, and some of it is even better. So so comment below, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and as always, tight lines.